86-pound middleweight limit, 1-inch reach advantage with Omari Ahmedov. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 19 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Makhachkala, Russia, Omari Wolverine Akhmedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Inglewood, Colorado, presenting the number 10 ranked middleweight contender in the world, Ian the Hurricane Heinisch. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Goddard.
Oh, did Buff love that?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Buff's day is, Buff talked about earlier, having low energy. The low energy is gone. He's happy now. Buff loved that. He's all good now, ready to go.
Mark Goddard, one of the best in the business. Third man in the octagon for this one, Omari Ahmedov. Making a relatively quick turn. Fought Zach Cummings, Ian Heinish's teammate, in Abu Dhabi a few months ago. This fight clock brought to you by Modelo. So Mark Montoya back-to-back fight camps preparing for Akhmedov, who got past Zach Cummings September 7th in Abu Dhabi. Heinisch initially was to face Brad Tavares in October, was very happy to at least get one more in this year against a ranked opponent. Backs Akhmedov up with a right hand.
Good low kick by Heinisch right there, and a one returned by Akhmedov. Heinisch tries to get in deep. Oh, bang. Good knee and a good right hand. Heinisch got tagged.
He's going after it.
Striking has been the focus of late for Akhmedov. Training under Conan Silvera and Pahumpa there at American Top Team. Heinisch has an incredible story that is well documented at this point in time. Found himself in a foreign prison spell in Spain, eventually in Rikers Island, New York. Now gets a lot of work as a motivational speaker and in the top 10 in this UFC middleweight division.
Heinisch is having a little bit of an issue with his distance. He's coming up short, and that could be because he's faced the consequences of getting tagged by Akhmedov.
That's exactly what it is. So now he's short on everything.
Yes. And there it is again. Yep. Good right hand. I think he got stung, DC.
He felt Akhmedov's power. So now he's throwing, right? He's still throwing, but everything's a little bit short because he doesn't want to get in the range to take that return shot.
There's also an issue, I believe, with Akhmedov landing a very hard low kick, not once but twice to that left leg. So he might have an issue closing the distance because his leg is not functioning properly. You can see the swelling on the calf, the red mark, and you can see it also on the thigh. Akhmedov is a tank of a man.
Yeah, absolutely. He's big. I mean, how was he fighting at 170 pounds?
Crazy. How was Anthony Rumble Johnson ever doing it? That's the most ridiculous one.
That's the most ridiculous one of all time.
Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC. Yeah, Heinisch having a hard time putting weight on that front leg.
Yeah, Akhmedov is doing a really good job of sliding just out of the way, but then returning fire. So he's avoiding Heinisch's shots, but he is in control of the distance and pace here.
And he's managing it, right? Like if he gets back too far, he's a smaller guy. So he goes just enough to keep himself in range to return, but not take anything from Heinisch.
Yes.
Heinisch wise to that spinning back fist offering. Nice counter from Akhmedov.
Yeah, and that was off of the kick. The low kick of Heinisch landed. Akhmedov caught it and fired back with a punch. Good jab there by Akhmedov.
Akhmedov had a lot of praise for his manager, Ali Abdelaziz, for the way he's managed his career and getting him this quick turn in a fight against a top 10 guy. Heinisch just not able to get into any sort of striking rhythm here about 4 minutes in.
There's a good shot to the body. Deep shot.
Beautiful level
Akhmedov,
change.
Up in the air.
Huge
slam.
Nice takedown by Akhmedov.
Passed over the right leg. Holding half guard here. Heinisch is an open half guard, though. He's thinking about getting up. He's not trying to secure Akhmedov on top of him and look to sweep.
You watch the, you just see the difference in the fighters, right? Like, Bip Saunders accepted the takedown and went right to mission control. Ian Heinisch is like, I got to get back to my feet.
And there he is. Yeah.
So a nice hip escape by Heinisch to get back to his feet.
Look at that roll.
Beautiful Granby there.
Job. Beautiful job.
I mean, nice Granby roll by Heinisch. That's a straight wrestling technique there.
And when DC compliments your Granby roll, that's something. Look at the numbers.
He caught him with the chin. He caught him with that left hand right on the chin.
You know, for as good as Akhmedov is fighting right now, if Heinisch can find his timing, because Akhmedov is only countering, he can actually find a lot of success.
Great start for the Russian Akhmedov. Round 2 coming up.
Here you see Ian Heinisch go to throw, level change, beautiful. Hey, this can still be defended. But watch what Akhmedov does here. The hands go locked behind the butt right here, right there. Once a guy gets the hands locked, now it does not matter what Ian Heinisch does. He's getting taken down. You can't let a strong guy like this lock his hands beneath the butt whenever you're up against the side of the octagon. The most classic way to finish a takedown and the easiest way also.
Round 2 here. Ian Heinisch said a guy he's leaned on a lot during this training camp, Nate Marquardt, longtime UFC veteran who's working on a comeback in his own right. Marquardt, one of the main sparring partners for Heinisch, getting ready for Akhmedov.
Heinisch needs to change something up, though, man, because Akhmedov never goes first. Watch this. He only waits for Heinisch. Heinisch will enter, boom, there it is. And over again. Wait for Heinisch. Heinisch goes, here comes Akhmedov.
That said, that was a good low kick by Heinisch right there on the calf. That would take away some of the movement of Akhmedov. I'd like to see him throw more of those.
There he is, see? Like every time. I'd like to see Heinisch actually release the pressure a little bit, make Akhmedov start coming to him, and maybe he can start countering as he's the longer guy.
Spinning body kick lands for Heinisch, not a ton on it. Pretty good short uppercut for Akhmedov. Heinisch landing just 29% of his significant strike attempts thus far.
You hear the corner of Heinisch saying, get that lead hand working. That would benefit him to just fight behind that long jab.
Pretty good right hand from Akhmedov. Oh. Borderline tough shot there. Less than 3 minutes now in round 2.
Heinisch tagged him there. They both tagged each other. Good body kick by Heinisch. He does well when he throws that left lead kick. He throws it off the switch, and sometimes he just picks it up. Akhmedov again looking for the takedown.
Nice job by Akhmedov. Really staying with the takedown attempt. Akhmedov is fighting a beautiful fight right now. Occasionally mixing in those takedowns, but also landing a lot of great strikes.
DC, he hasn't thrown as many leg kicks He's thrown a lot in the first round. He was having good results, and I think Heinisch was really feeling it on that left leg, but we haven't seen much of that here in the second.
He hasn't gone back to that kick.
Ooh, that's a significant right hand. Obvious strides made in the striking realm for Akhmedov. Less than 90 seconds to go here, round two. Heinisch known for having an outstanding gas tank. Trains at elevation, or at altitude, I should say, there in Colorado. Some round-by-round numbers here. Significant strikes. Big first, obviously, for Akhmedov, and he has the advantage here, round two as well. And that won't hurt.
Oh, good knee by Heinisch. And Heinisch with the takedown attempts here.
Yep, this is big for him, right? Make Akhmedov even believe that the takedowns will come in the opposite direction.
Heinisch is working for it here, DC.
Yeah, he's riding on a single leg. But Akhmedov is doing a real good job of keeping his legs split and putting damage on Heinisch. I mean, this guy has great balance.
Good takedown defense for Omari Akhmedov. Heinisch has been unable to ground him. There he does, but it is late in the round.
Oh, nice behind Heinisch.
Guy might need a finish here.
Yeah, he feels he wants to try to get a finish in this fight. Even though he's not sure he's behind, he just doesn't want to leave the cage without trying to finish the fight. And also, man, you know, anytime you're in a competitive fight, close fight, going to the judges is so uncomfortable.
And on the Akhmedov side,
tagged him with that left hook.
Got tagged there. Pahumpa wants Akhmedov to stay defensively sound, especially early in this third round.
Solid low kick there by Heinisch, and several of them to that calf. You can see it redding it up. It's interesting because, as we said, Akhmedov was kind of abandoned the leg kicks. Had so much success with it in the first round, but he's let it go in favor of hands. And I wonder why that is.
Well, he's landing. You know, he's landing on Heinisch a lot. He's setting traps, and when he's setting the traps, he's actually scoring on the end.
He certainly is, but he was really taking away a lot of the movement of Heinisch in that first round with those low kicks, and then Heinisch gets off another one. Oh, good left hook to the body by Akhmedov.
I like when Heinisch kicks. You know, when he's throwing those outside leg kicks, he's finding success because Akhmedov wants to return so badly. He walks himself in the return shots from Heinisch.
Akhmedov starting to slow down a little bit. 3.5 to go now in the fight. Heinisch able to work Akhmedov to the fence. We'll see if he tries a level change here.
Big breathing from Akhmedov, rather.
And this is where Heinisch usually does his best work, right? When his opponent starts to fatigue, he usually can take it up to the next level. But he's taking a lot of damage in this fight. I don't know if he'll be able to do it in the ways that he's done it before.
Pretty good right hand from Heinisch. Oh, that knee clipped Akhmedov.
Yeah, he went for that high kick and caught him with the knee. Oh, big left hook.
Yep, he's staggered. He's hurt. Heinisch is hurt.
Look at this. Excellent turn of events for Heinisch, considering he got tagged with that punch.
Yeah, good fighting instincts from Heinisch. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Heinisch has never been knocked out. This is his 16th pro fight tonight. And fight fans, be sure to gear up with new UFC fan gear, exactly what your favorite athletes are wearing at the weigh-in or fight night. There's also a wide assortment of new sweatshirts, hoodies, and headwear as well. Gear up today at UFCstore.com.
Great job by Akhmedov finding the underhook, circling to the underhook, and getting his back off against the side of the octagon.
Big deep breath from Omari Akhmedov, less than 90 now. And again, finding a home for that left hand.
Yeah, that left hook has been landing for Akhmedov. Akhmedov is tired though. He just looked up at the clock. Heinisch needs to really pick it up if he wants to win this fight.
He senses it too. I mean, he dove in on these legs and he gets him down. Look at this. Heinisch, second takedown. Oh, good shot by Heinisch. Akhmedov is exhausted and he's just trying to muscle his way up to his feet. He's giving up his back.
With a big guy on your back too. Yain Haynes is a massive middleweight. And I mean, Akhmedov again is looking up at the clock.
Yeah, he is absolutely exhausted. But he also knows that he needs a takedown too.
Back on the feet here, 30 seconds now to decide this one. Nice crack by Heinisch. Oh,
Akhmedov
Akhmedov!
cannot miss with that left hook, man.
This is going to be a very interesting fight to score. Very interesting.
This is a close fight, second and third round. I thought Akhmedov fought a great fight early. Heinisch has fought a really good third round. Oh, nice knee.
Late flying knee for Heinisch, who goes the distance with Omari Akhmedov tonight. Competitive middleweight fight. The official decision is coming up next as the 245 prelims continue live from Vegas.
Decision, Omari Wolverine Akhmedov.